Hey, Carolyn Porter here, and I want to talk to you today about believing in yourself. A lot of times we don't really believe in ourselves and in turn don't believe in what we're doing, and then we go through the process of trying to accomplish our goals and it doesn't happen for us and we wonder why it didn't happen. Well, I will tell you this, that belief is the most important thing that you can have in this whole equation because you have a desire, yeah, burning and everything, but if you have this desire and you have a plan and everything, but you don't believe it could happen, it's not going to happen. So belief in self is very important. So sometimes when we're not believing in what we're doing, I mean, we have to try to work on that unbelief, because when you really and truly believe, the most impractical thing can possibly happen if you really believe in it. Some things that you would think that, that's not going to happen, can happen if you believe in it. And the universe lines up a whole bunch of different kind of coincidence to coincide in order to make it happen. And I know this because I've proven this to myself time and time again. I remember back in the day, I was working in corporate America, and we had intramural baseball, softball team, ladies softball teams. And I used to play on one of the softball teams, and we would all pack up in a company van because it was a way of forging community and team togetherness or synergy between the people that work for the company, right? So they sponsored these sporting events, and one of them was softball. So we used to all pack up in the day that we had a game, and it usually was after work. We would all pack up in a company van and go off to the site wherever the game was to play the softball game. So we didn't take our personal belonging with us per se. We didn't drive our cars, we didn't take our pocketbooks or anything like that. But what I used to take with me is a little plastic card holder, and I would put inside the card holder just enough money that I need to use later on, my driver's license and a credit card just in case I needed something major. And I would stick that in my back pocket for shorts that I used to wear to play baseball. So we went out to the game that day and I played the game. And then afterwards, we would all get together as a team and go to some place and have pizza and stuff like that and celebrate after the games, right? So I get to this place and I found that I reach for my money because I usually have some money in that pocket, in that little card holder in my pocket. I reach in my back pocket for the card holder and it wasn't there. And so what I did was I traced my stuff. I had someone carry me back to, where we played, and we looked around for it, and it wasn't there. And right then and there, that when I discovered that I wasn't going to find it, it wasn't there. I just decided right then that it's going to come back to me. And I know that probably sounds silly and everything, but I said, you're going to come back to me. And I expected to be back to me within a short period of time because I didn't really want to go and cancel credit card, go down and get a new driver's license and all that stuff, right? And so I did. I did not do it. I just expected to come back to me. And over the next several days, whenever I thought about it, I just, visualized it coming back to me. And the really funny thing is that I visualized it coming back to me through mail, right? So I would visualize myself getting the mail and opening it up, and it was there. So I would say it probably wasn't even three days, maybe 3 or 4 days later, 3 probably. I went to my mailbox and I saw the envelope and then I pulled it out and it was hard. It if it wasn't obviously not a letter, it was something in it like a card or something like that. So I just knew it was it. And then I opened it and in there is my little card holder that I had with my credit card in it, my driver's license in it, and the money that I left in it. The money that I had that I was going to spend, the person didn't even take any of those things out of it. It was all in there. And here is the really, really spooky kind of thing. The person that found it had the same first name of me, Carolyn. So she wrote a note. Carolyn, this is Carolyn. I found your little wallet thing, your credentials, and I thought that you would need this as soon as possible, so I put it in the mail right away. And here it was. It happened. When that happened, right, that was my first time really, I always manifest things before, but it was always out of need and desperation. I manifest getting out of where I was living at, my conditioned when I was growing up and stuff like that. But this was the first thing that I made a choice, time that I made a choice to manifest something, because I believe so much in this power within me, and I believe in myself that I could execute that power to make something happen, and it actually happened. So this is a possibility for all of us to advance our business, or any goal that we have. If you believe in yourself, just believe that you can do it. Even if you don't believe, don't even think about believing that I'm going to get a huge amount of money or something like that. Just believe that you have within you this energy, this power that you can tap into, and you can do whatever you want to do. And keep focusing on that until you can expand it to how much money you want to get. Because sometimes if you go too big, beyond your belief, then that's another way of not making it happen, because automatically your mind is thinking that, oh, it's not going to happen. But this is something that is true. It can happen for you. Just think small, play around with some small things and try to believe on those. Don't try to believe on those. Believe on those. Make it happen. Grow that muscle, that internal muscle that you need to grow. Strengthen it so that it'll believe bigger, and then just keep going on until you can believe for the impossible, because it can happen. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to hear see more videos like this, and I will see you on the next video.